What do you do when you've accomplished your goals and now you don't know what to do? You have that burning question in you that's saying, what's next? What's next? What's next? And the anxiety is there. It's sitting in the pit of your stomach and it hurts and it's scary. Well, we got to go back a little bit. You have to ask yourself if you have always been a person that solely or your main sense of validation comes from the things that you accomplish rather than internally in just you being satisfied with who you are, but you feel like you always need your next milestone, your next accomplishment in order for you to feel validated, in order for you to feel good about yourself, in order for you to feel as if you're worth it. So then now, when you're at that point where you've accomplished your goal, you have that what's next because your brain doesn't think that it's going to feel good for long. It knows that it's going to lose that feeling because as time passes, your accomplishment, the weight of them, whether it's positive or not, it does lessen, right? So like for example, you make an accomplishment like graduating high school. That's always going to be an accomplishment, but are you going to react the same way the very next day you're out, you're celebrating, you're having a good time? Are you still going to be reacting like that 4 years later? 6 years later, 8 years later? No. So your brain recognizes that eventually this good feeling will go away and we got to get it back quick. We got to figure out what we need to do next so that way this doesn't go away. And that's why it's so important to have that intrinsic validation, that internal validation, where you don't feel like you always have to look for the next thing in order to feel like you're doing what you're supposed to do, in order to feel like you're good enough, in order to feel like you're worth it. When you have that internal validation, your brain is going to say, "We did it. Good job." And it's going to be able to soak that in with whatever that looks like. And you deserve it too because you did it and good job. Great job, right? And you got to soak that in and really believe it. Hear that again. You have to soak it in. Soak in your accomplishments because you worked for it. You deserve it. Soak that in, but you got to also really believe it. You have to believe that you deserve it. You have to believe that you did it. You have to believe that it was a real challenge. This wasn't easy. You have to believe it cuz the more you believe it, the more you're going to be able to soak in the benefits of your reward.